Good Friday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, still at Auto Release State Park in New Mexico, and it's live and in color. And this is the day after yesterday, commonly known as today. And hey, Google, what is the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 48.
Hey, Google, what is the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 36.
It's cold up there. Why do I ask about Butte, Montana and Bangor, Maine? I have no clue. There is no reason. It's purely random. And hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What's Forrest Gump's password? One Forrest one.
I may have to give up on that. But anyway, this is Trenton Clump. That's an it. This has no meaning at all. This is a bumper sticker with a jalapeno on it that says Native Texan. That is olive oil from the old Popeye cartoons. And that is a travel trailer, a miniature one somebody sent me. And a viewer sent me this, and that. And this jetpack, that is a 7730L MiFi jetpack from Verizon. I have the unlimited prepaid data plan, which is no longer available. It expired on May the 21st. But I am grandfathered, so I still get unlimited data, and I use about 130 gigabytes a month, totally unthrottled. Those are old bananas, and those are new bananas, and I know you know that. This is Olive Oil's bra, and that is an EvaDry dehumidifier that helps a little bit in this small space, and the good thing about it is you can plug it into a wall outlet. It heats up a little bit and dries out those little beads inside, and it's reusable. You can find it on Amazon using the link in the description of all of my videos. Anyway, what else? I think we got the deal worked out with Amazon, so, wasn't not a big issue. And what else can I say? Today, let's see. Yeah, y'all liked the tent guy, didn't you? And what else? Today I'm going to post a video about, I think I'm going to do one. I met a guy here and his wife. They're from Abilene, Texas. And they do this super off-roading stuff. It's got another name. I can't remember. But anyway, he had a Toyota pickup that they were using as to haul their tent and stuff. And I did a video. Yeah, it's very interesting. So anyway, that'll be coming up today around lunchtime. This is Mark Monk, I guess. This is one of many great interviews lately, Rusty. I feel like I actually meeting a lot of people are great people. Thank you for letting this man tell his story. I know his family will be happy to see him out in nature. What I learned is to be ready and adapt. Yeah, whatever suits you works. But anyway, yeah, that guy was good. And he was sleeping in a tent. Nice guy. Yeah, very articulate. Yeah, easy to interview. I like interviews like that where you can just hold the mic. Larry Grosso, Rusty, oh yeah, I almost forgot to ask you, what do you do about your mail? Well, I haven't been doing anything. I tried to have it forwarded and it didn't get it forwarded, so I just forget it. I'll just let it stack up till I get back home for 3 or 4 or 5 months, whatever it is. Kay Adams, Tent Camping Forever, yep. Carl Tech, awesome person. Love to hear stories from people like this. Good job, Rusty. Steve Gila on the RVing first day, the couple in the motorhome. Great video, Rusty. Thank you. Larry Grosso, what happens if he has to go in the middle of the night and it's 30s outside? Well, why don't you ask him? I don't know. I guess he pees. I don't know what he does. I imagine he's got a little pee bucket like I do. I mean, I have a little gallon jug inside the RV, and I get up during the night and do my urine sample. Tracy Phillips, great video, Rusty. Nice family. Oh, I read that. Cactus, so many amazing people out there. Thanks, Rusty. Well, you're just seeing the ones I did the videos of. There's more. A lot more. I mean, that's one thing good about RVing, guys. You're going to meet some interesting people out here. I promise you that. Arlene Lamont says, I used to kill every snake I saw. Used to. Now I'm more live and let live. Glad you decided to let him go his way. I didn't want to bother that snake. He didn't bother me. Even if he'd bit me, it wasn't his fault. I mean, Beckany Miller, smart getting a dehumidifier. That's on the WeRoll guy. Mostly that's more effective to cool things and good for the RV. Wise. Yeah, they do help. I mean, this little thing I have is, it just does a little bit, but it's every little bit helps. But out here in New Mexico, where I am now, when the humidity runs from 7% to 15, you don't have to worry about moisture, none. This person's name is Jody. Wow, so simple and intelligent, easy peasy. Thank you both. That was on the tent guy. Eddie and Lily Lavatai, very smart tent camper. Elizabeth Peterson on tent camper. Knocked it out of the park again, Rusty. Another enjoyable interview. You certainly meet interesting people. Clint seems like a great person, such a positive person. I giggled when you said you felt as if you were interviewing yourself, and I was thinking the same thing. Peace. Yeah, well, yeah, the guy's, he's just independent doing his thing. He didn't like the road trek, and he did what he wanted to do, and I'm glad because, see, I did the truck camping, I did the Prius car camping, and now I'm in let me tell you, for me right now, at my age, this is about as good as it gets. Inside the casita, 17 feet long, 84 square feet of happiness inside of this thing. M. Pry-Watney, really enjoyed this interview. You did more listening and less interrupting. Good job. Thank you. I always love your advice at the end of your videos. Yeah, I do interrupt. I don't know why I do that. It's I kind of want to guide the interview, because it can't go on forever, and there's certain things I want to cover, and sometimes I do interrupt, but there is a reason. It's not just because I'm being rude. Jonathan Hanson, totally agree with Clint. Have tent camped out of my truck and van in the West, California, Arizona, Nevada, for the last 30 years. Have done all seasons comfortably for me. Certainly not for everyone, but it fits me. And then Art Dog says, okay, not what about the animal sounds around? Does that really ever bother you? Well, it doesn't bother me inside my RV, but it would bother me inside a tent, I have to tell you that. This is Scotty Thompson. Do you eat eggs sometimes, Rusty? Not often, Scotty, but sometimes, yes. Cool comment call, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty. Get some more out here. Randy Owens, amazing on the snake. Carl T, cool video, Rusty. Clint has figured it out and enjoying life one day at a time on his own terms. No, he's got a good plan. I mean, he goes to the city parks and stuff. I mean, he's got it worked out so that he's not just sitting there in his tent or sitting in his car. He's got a plan, and it works for him. C. Martin, this is on the tinning. Wow, I'm so glad I clicked on this video. I recently retired. I and all my friends used to camp when we were younger. I started thinking, why didn't I camp? Sadly, none of my friends camp anymore, so I went out and bought a tent I could put up by myself and a camp stove to part-time camp with my dogs. Bought some odds and ends too, so ready to go whenever it quits raining every other day. Anyway, thanks for the inspiring video. I thought I was the only old gal that thought about tent camping. Well, good luck to you. Give it a shot. If it doesn't work, big deal. K-Bird 529, you're a lucky man and living the good life. Enjoy your vlogs. Thank you. PJ Frog 10, yesterday I turned 72 years old. It came very fast, Rusty. I know, I'm fixing to turn 74 in July. Yep, time is a-passing. This is on the car camping couple with the dog. PJ Frog 10 says she reminds me of my wife, Rusty. Well, that's good. I mean, you did good then. PJ Frog 10, I love these videos of how different folks camp. Yeah, actually, I've got a playlist for it. It's camping the many ways or something in my playlist. So yeah, if you really want to see them all, you can just watch, what they call it, binge watch all of those. Treasure Island, simple man, simple life equals Mr. Simplicity. Yeah, I agree with that. Gene Ward, Abunai, A-B-U-N-A-I, Abunai 1, kudos to him. I RV part-time and pull a 22-foot trailer with a cargo van. I've been thinking of converting my van to four-wheel drive and maybe downsizing the trailer or even getting rid of the trailer altogether. Well, do what you do. Harold Pruitt, wow, what a cool Mr. Clint, what a cool cat Mr. Clint is, teaching us, even at his age and knowledge, how to still change and evolve with the circumstances of life. Yeah, he's on the road a lot, he said. This is on the tent camping. This is UK sewing machine service. Nice one, mate. Looking good there, Don. Yeah, he's doing all right. This is Low on the Go. That was so informative on the tent camping. Got a lot of comments on the tent camping. PJ Frog says, enjoyed listening to your new friend and his story. Destiny Tran, I can only camp in a tent for 1 or 2 days. Too hot for me. Well, he says that too, but he tries to find places where it's reasonably cool, and he's flexible, so he can move anytime. So this is My Venus Healer. Tents are not for everyone, but their demise is highly overrated. There are numerous well-made tents that hold up extremely well to wind, rain, and snow. I own a few of them. 10 points for Clint. Well, thank you for Clint. Julia Manayo. This is on my casita. Nice voice. You can be an amazing announcer. You sound so happy out there. I'm envious. Yeah, when I got my casita, I was just jumping up and down. I still am happy with it. But you know, it's home. I got to tell you, I love it. This is Falleray, F-A-L-I-R-A-Y, on Clint Tent Camping. Thank you for sharing this video. Growing up, my family always had pop-ups, and I always wanted one. But a combination of age, flexibility, and chronically being alone have caused me to rethink this. Recently, I am seriously thinking of buying a new, more waterproof tent instead of a motorcycle tent camper. Well, it says this video was a big encouragement to me. Thank you. Well, go for it, man. This person's name is Just Traveling. This is about the tent camper. They should design an RV for people like Clint, because I have a feeling there's a lot of people who think everything today is too big and too complex with things they don't want. And that's true, and they have. They actually, you know, all these little teardrop campers and the cargo trailer conversions that are out there. And I did a cargo conversion. I'll post it Sunday probably, or Saturday. And there's a lot of those cargo trailers being converted, guys. I'm telling you. I now see a lot of tents. I mean, you know, it's probably a good balance between the tents and the teardrop and the haulers, or whatever you call them. I haven't seen any U-Hauls yet, though. Joe 9209, you have really cool knickknacks in your casita. Yeah, don't I, though? I don't have many. Oh, that's a euro. That's a €5 note, and right below it's a $2 bill. I forgot to mention that. He said, same person, Joe 9209 or 09. When are you going to Butte, Montana? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. May never. I don't know. Calvin Wright, Clint has every base covered, man with a plan and zero stress. Yeah, he said his blood pressure dropped from 190 to 130. Biologist Jim, I guess. The guy needs a mic. Okay. I guess he's criticizing me. I don't know. John Vitito, thanks, Rusty. That's on the Tent Camper. Roadrunner, I watch all your interviews. It's my favorite part of your channel. You are a natural interrogator. That was on the girl with the dog and her boyfriend that were tent camping. Pat says, road treks look neat but are complex. Yeah, that's what Clint said. They had a little too many bells and whistles for him. Steely Dan, what an inspiration to younger people. I know how this lifestyle lowered his blood pressure. Yeah, it did. This is Rebecca Swilling. I'm glad he's happy camping in a tent, but I would love to have a road trek anyway. Great video, Rusty. Love your channel. Thank you, Rebecca. Tina Vestal. Thank you, Clint. Wow, you are an inspiration for your next tent. I hope you look at the Spring Bar line. They have some similar tents and they last. She's got a link to springbar.com. Thank you, Tina. Shiloh Dawn. Nope. Darn thanks. That's on the couple. Tent camping. Levi Hawk. Hope to run into you fellas down the road soon. You both look and sound great. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. No kidding. Works for me. Shiloh Dawn. Love the shaggy doggy. I will watch a minute and see if you show New Mexico. It interests me. It interests me too. Thank you. Alan H. Wonderful video. Robert Bradford. That was on the tent camping. All these next ones are on the tent camping. Robert Bradford, the man who knows himself and is completely happy with what he sees. I'm soon 66. Can't even comprehend being that happy. Take care, Clint. Why can't you, Robert? Richard Ross, Clint is way tougher than me. I'm 10 years younger and I have to have some amenities. I part-time in a Class C, very comfortable for one person. I wonder how many of us retirees travel alone. Quite a few, actually. Rockstar or RKSTR. Refreshing perspective. DM, he's happy with his tent, but I prefer an RV. Well, different strokes for different folks. Larry Leon, I love it. Kat Hockman, nice setup for sure. Okay, we'll do a few more here. We got Sanborn S. These are all in the tent camper. Clint was for sure an early backpacker camper before packing became all the rage in the 70s and still trekking. Bob's World Podcast, I'd love to try the road trek. Jonathan Jacques. Nice man, Bob Warren. Happy trails, Clint. Shift into high, left several thumbs up. Julia Manalo. Hi, sir. Julia here. Hi, Julia. You keep me awake night watching your video, so that's now your home, huh? Yep. He's talking about my casita now. It is more awesome compared to house? I'm just wondering. Yeah, well, it works for me, but I'm 73, okay? I'm retired. I have an income. This is on the tent camping. All the next 5 are, and then I'll end the video. This is on tent camping. It says, just eat it. That's the person's name. Looks like you are meeting some great people on the road, Rusty. That is correct. I really am. This is War Road. Love it. Keep it simple. Okay. Cat Leroy. Clint is such a delight, well-spoken, and such an inspiration. I hope you stay in contact with him and become good friends. No, I won't do that because he's going his way and I'm going mine. Carrie Mace, I think the tent is a spring bar. Very nice. I'm not sure what it was, but he says it's easy to put up and take down. Sarah J., awesome souls found and shared a chat with us. Thanks so much. The best part of traveling is these chats. Okay, then we got 2 more here. 3. I'll do 3 more. Not a nomad. Glad that Clint finds what works for him, but for me, my road trek is 1,000 times more comfortable than any tent. Never, ever had issues with bottoming out, and time to break camp is about the time it takes to put the keys in the ignition. And also you got a shower, bathroom, etc. Anyway, yeah, probably for a lot of people the road trek would be a better choice, but he likes the tent. Inspirational nomad. Flexibility is a nomad's number one asset. Good job, Rusty, showing different perspectives. Sherry McKinstry. Thank you, Rusty, for meeting some genuinely nice people, and I think your manner allows many to be themselves. Well, I hope so. And the last one here is Ginoini, or I guess, I don't know. What a wonderful, great-spirited man. But having said that, we're going to get a decent joke from Google, and then we can end the video. This is going to be a brand new joke that's going to be very funny. I know that because it's got to happen sooner or later. Hey, Google, tell us a new, funny joke.
Why do cows have bells? Because their horns don't work.
Yep, I can see that ain't going to work. But anyway, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, from Oliver Lee State Park in New Mexico, it's about 50 here this morning. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime you want. But if you think about it, use the link to an Amazon product in the description of all of my videos if you don't want to buy that product. If you buy anything during that shopping session, I get a small commission. It does not cost you 1 penny if you choose to do it. Some of you are and some of you have, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes, it is. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. You will never regret it, and you may live a little longer because of it. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain. All this stuff up here is yours, okay? So add good ingredients and you'll form good thoughts. All those little neurons are just firing back and forth, and they're forming thoughts in your consciousness. So add good ingredients. Accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. You'll feel better, you'll sleep better, and your blood pressure will probably go down too. And what else can I tell you? This is Memorial Weekend coming up, so enjoy yourself, and we'll talk again later. Adios, amigos. Carry on. Bye-bye.